Greetings and salutations. Hi. Alright, if this video was going up when I planned for it to go up, it's either Christmas or Christmas Eve or sometime around Christmas. So I wanted to make a video that isn't Christmas themed because I famously don't like Christmas. I've already given y'all a Christmas themed video. That's your Christmas content for the year. But I thought I would give you a gift and react to what I assume majority of people who follow me online want to see me watch and commentate on, which is also so painful for me. So I'm doing it solely for you. I'm gonna watch the Percy Jackson movies. I'm gonna try and do both in one sitting, but I also know myself and I might do one today and one tomorrow for my own sanity. I actually prefer the Lightning Thief movie. I think the Lightning Thief movie is slightly better than the Sea of Monsters movie, but I dread watching the Lightning Thief movie more because I've seen it more, which at least I can barely remember the Sea of Monsters movie. I know a lot of people actually enjoy the Lightning Thief movie and think it's good if it wasn't an adaptation. I'm not one of those people. I think it's really bad on pretty much like most aspects, most merits. I also look terrible and my apartment's a mess. Don't worry about that. I'm just talking just to stall because I don't want to watch this film, but I mean let's fucking watch the Lightning Thief movie, I guess. I will quickly point out my Berkeley sweater that I bought for Annabeth Chase. Also look at my new Simba plush. I've had a bad week, so I bought myself a new plush. So here's Simba. He's my emotional support today. Chris Columbus, why did you make this film? I know you can make good children's film adaptations. I like your Harry Potter movies. And we immediately have a scene that completely disregards the whole rule of like the books. It's just like the mortals don't know about the Olympian world coexisting with theirs. They don't know. See, look, he's just on main, out in public, god size, carrying a fucking trident, walking out of the ocean in front of a mortal. We have not established that the mist exists here, so we're not to believe that he sees anything except the god Poseidon walking out of the sea. Granted, no one's really gonna believe him, but still, why are we not keeping this world a secret? Why have we not established anything? That's a whole fucking part of the book, is no one knows that this exists, and like the first thing we see in this film is that being disregarded. It's a little thing, but it really pisses me off that that's like one of our first fucking shots. It's the first time we see a person in this film and you're gonna, The score in this film is good. I like it. I'll vibe to the music.
But no lightning stolen.
We are forbidden from stealing each other's powers.
But our children aren't.
You're accusing my son.
So immediately we know that Percy's the son of Poseidon. Immediately. There's no mystery about it. Not that it's a great mystery in the novel, it's very clear. But like we're going to really start the film with Zeus and Poseidon, and we're going to have it be established that he is a son of Poseidon and that Zeus thinks it's him. Like there's no mystery, there's no build up to anything.
In 14 days. By midnight.
Why are we getting like exposition before we even meet our main character? It's a weird setup. I don't like the idea to start with seeing Zeus and Poseidon before we meet Percy. But like to just have all this exposition before we know any of our characters is weird. That's a weird decision from a script point of view, in my opinion. Oh, we're gonna get a title card. We're gonna get a title card, you guys. There we go. Title card! I wish I was watching a Dead Meat video right now. And I've been sitting at the bottom of a swimming pool for a while now. They really, you can tell with the casting and like the people who signed on to this, they thought this was going to be a big hit. They really thought this was going to rival Harry Potter, and I think that looking at Harry Potter and Twilight is exactly why they aged up the characters. I think Chris Columbus signed on to this film when it was meant to still be children, because I think Chris Columbus like directs children better than he directs a cast of teens and adults.
That's crazy, man. That's ridiculous.
Why was Grover just sitting there watching Percy? Like, he's underwater for 7 minutes and Grover's just like, cool. I don't like the characterization of Grover here. I think he's actually like a fun character. I think Brandon T. Jackson does a great job with him, but he's so drastically different from the book character, and I don't like that. He's, not that any of the characters are great adaptations, but Grover is like legitimately unrecognizable.
Percy Jackson.
I hate teachers like that. Don't fucking call on kids who don't have their hands up. Don't do that. I'm sorry, I don't know.
How was school today?
I wish she tapped a teacup right now and I got sent into the sunken place so I didn't have to watch this movie. That was a joke. That's the sunken place as a concept is actually fucking terrifying.
You know, I thought this school was supposed to make things better.
This script makes my brain hurt. You know that screenwriting thing they tell you to do where it's like show don't tell? This film does both. And it's so fucking weird. We see the scene of him in class where he's struggling to look at the board and, you know, all the letters are moving around, conveying to us as an audience that he is struggling with his dyslexia and it's getting in the way of his schooling. We have that told to us. Then he gets home and he tells us too, man, I think this dyslexia thing's getting worse. We already saw you struggling with the dyslexia. You don't need to speak it out loud to us. You already showed that to us as an audience. And that's again why I think maybe it was originally meant to be targeted at a much younger age. If you're targeting this at teenagers, which is like what they were trying to do, that's why they aged up the cast, was to have it be more appealing and cash in on that Twilight kind of success. Like, why are you then treating your audience like they're fucking idiots? And I don't think you should do that with like audience who are children either, but like at least that's more of a reason to handhold your audience a little bit more, is if you're fucking targeting this at 8-year-olds rather than 14-year-olds. Like, ugh.
So what, it's supposed to magically float from the icebox and into my hand?
We are watching Gabe be an ass. We are watching Gabe be an
Come
ass.
on, man, you have to do that right here? It's disgusting. We're in a kitchen.
And then Percy has to call him out on it too.
Right, that's my mom right there.
I hate the attitude that they give Percy here. There's just like no, and this is again from having him be like a cool teenager that girls are gonna have crushes on. I don't know, like there's no charming adolescence feeling like fish out of water in his life kind of thing. He just is like too cool for everything.
Why do you stay with him?
Again, why do we need to have Percy voice this? Why do we need to have like, he's a piece of shit and you shouldn't stay with him? We just was shown that he was being a piece of shit, and we as an audience are already questioning that. We don't need Percy to do that for us. We already as an audience now know this guy treats Sally poorly. He's not a very good person. Sally shouldn't be with him. There's probably an underlying reason she is. We know that as an audience. You don't have to tell us again.
Everything is about to change, Percy. Everything is about
He's
to
quite
change.
calm about hearing like a random voice in his head that's not his own. Oh my god, I'm only 10 minutes into this movie.
Shopping and guards have been rivals ever since.
Why do we need Percy to have earphones in right now? Percy tries. He's meant to be a student who's actually trying to do better and trying to do his best, and he's not getting kicked out of school for fair reasons. He's like actively trying to be a good student here. Why is he completely not listening and have his earphones in? Why?
I'll give you a hint. You have something in common.
He's pretty lucky he was standing directly in front of a mural of Perseus.
We need to talk.
Okay.
I love the little body language thing he does here. Yeah! Little things like that. Logan Lerman is best in this movie when he's not delivering dialogue, when he's just kind of doing little physical things. They feel the most in character. And that, again, is part of the reason why I'm like, no, the cast members really did the best that they could with the writing that they were given. Because I think that they're all kind of like best when they're doing things that aren't on the page, probably. She's talking about the lightning thief. The lightning thief. She's talking about the lightning bolt. In the books, isn't she actually looking for Hades' thingy-madiggy? Which I suppose implies that Hades also doesn't know where it is immediately. Why does no one pick up on that?
Concealed in our school, I should have known.
You probably should have known. About only stealing a lightning bolt.
We have no choice at the camp.
Huh? What camp? Look, I'm standing right here.
It's a powerful weapon. Guard it well. Only use it in times of severe distress.
There we go. This is a pen. This is a pen.
Taken to his mother.
That's good. That's a good line. That's a good line. Maybe you could explain a little bit to him. If you're gonna have that whole conversation in front of him, you could probably give him a little bit of context right now.
Why did Mr. Brunner ask you to watch?
Brunner.
Because I'm your protector.
I disagree. I think it said Brunner.
Don't talk about my mom like that, you bald-headed freak.
I don't like how much Sally is just like a nothing person here. She's really got like no agency. She's at no point even really slightly standing up for himself. We don't have the Blue Food Rebellion. We see none of that. We see none of her kind of like avoiding Gabe's ruling in the kind of like small rebellious way that she does in the books. Are still like kind of like allowing his behavior. But here she's just standing there while Percy defends her. Like there's no agency in her.
Like you.
Special people, what? Am I crazy or something?
Was he a screw up too? Sorry, Mom. If I was only normal. Man, I wish I was watching the Lightning Thief musical.
Leaving you, it was probably the most difficult thing he ever did.
Was it though? Was it?
Is it me or is it raining cows?
Great joke.
Why are you taking your pants off? What are you doing? My job. Whoa, whoa.
Are you half donkey? Half goat. I've seen this movie too much. I think the special effects here are cool, and I think the character design on the monsters look really good. I'll try and say nice things when I think them.
As far as I can go. Come on. I can't go through. I'm not like you.
Look, I'm not leaving without you.
You have
Just explain a little bit what's going on.
Use Corner's pen and click it.
See, I don't like that Grover had to tell him to do that. Also wish it was a cap, but whatever. I wish Grover didn't have to tell him to use the pen, like just... If you're gonna give him the pen to have in this fight, let him have the intuition to click it and to use it. See, why can't Percy be the one to break off his horn? That's so much more impressive. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy.
Percy.
Me when I don't get a little treat. The what's the word I'm looking for? The set design of the infirmary, I really, really like. You know what does bother me about this scene is there's a deleted scene. There's an alternate version of this scene, that's the phrase I'm looking for, where he wakes up and Annabeth is also there, and she says you drool when you sleep, and she says a few other things, and then she leaves, and the scene continues as normal. Why not just put that in?
My mom was there. Wait, you were there too. But
You were this
some
weird hybrid man goat thing. Whoa! The politically correct term is satyr. It's not a politically correct term.
No.
That is just what you were called. That is what you were called.
My mom's gone.
He takes this news pretty well.
I'm sorry.
He's just learned that his mum is dead. I just feel like he should be sadder. We should see some more grief.
No way.
Yes way. Yep.
You're a demigod. The effects on his goat legs looks fantastic. I wish this camp was real and I could go and I could learn to sword fight and do combat. We don't get like any real humanizing scenes of Annabeth. She's just generic, strong female character who's in love with the main character and can hold her own in a fight, and that's it.
What's her name?
She will squash you like a bug. Her name. Annabeth, daughter of Athena, goddess of wisdom. Wait, the hair flip sends me. It's really funny. Wait for it.
Is that Mr. Bruno?
Yeah, the hair flip!
You have
A real horse's ass. Don't like that joke very much. Oh, the worst cabin ever. This is the worst built cabin in history. Why is it all open air? What if he gets cold? What if it's chilly?
Hey, baby!
Oh, the stereotypes about the daughters of Aphrodite. Of course, we all have that. We need them to be in bikinis. We need them all to be in bikinis. And we need Grover to be the horniest character alive. For some reason, again, no mystery around who his dad is, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's an interesting choice. I feel like it kind of diminishes some of his character arc and some of his angst over not knowing who his dad is and his dad being a deadbeat. I wish we had a moment that was a little bit more like their sign from the Lightning Thief musical. I am going to compare it to the Lightning Thief musical as well, even though they're adaptations for completely different mediums. I just think the Lightning Thief musical is a perfect example of how to adapt something really well and how to stay very true to the source material while not being like a one-to-one copy of it. They made changes they needed to make for the stage, but they stayed very, very true to the source material, whereas I feel like this film is an example of how not to adapt something, taking away everything that makes it special and beloved by the fans and just trying to turn it into something that'll solely make money and be as profitable as you think, and ignoring the heart of it and the reasons why people love it. That's not how you adapt something.
Got How do you guys wear this stuff? It weighs more than me. Look, trust me, where do you get killed?
That doesn't look like heavy armor. I'll be honest. No shade to him, but that doesn't look like heavy armor.
We'll take him.
I think Drake Abel is great as Luke.
Anybody got an extra helmet?
I think he really captures the energy of Luke being this like older, cool guy who's very friendly and is a bit of a mentor. It obviously doesn't work as much with them being clearly similar in age. And I think the writing for Luke is pretty shit in this and completely misses the depth and intricacies of Luke as a character. But I think Drake Abel does a great job with what he is given, and I think he captures the energy as much as he can really well. I want to play capture the flag like this.
Percy, I know where the flag's at. Come on. Percy, get out of here. Go look for the flag. How did I just do that?
His little stumble here. Fantastic. Luke, I know where the flag is. Follow me. Get out of here. Go look for the flag. Huh? Tell him where the flag is if you know. You know what that means? I always win. And I always lose.
I always lose.
Maybe we're both wrong. See, why is Annabeth literally being Clarice? The characterization of Annabeth particularly really hurts me in these movies. It hurts. It hurts me.
Go to the water.
Don't tell him to go to the water. Don't have a voice in his head telling him. I love the design of Riptide. It'd be really funny if nothing happened. If they're all watching, like, in theory, and he's like really slowly building up to it, and then he touches the water and nothing happens. I think that'd be funny. I wish that's what happened. Why are they all going one by one though? That's a terrible plan. Swarm them. Oh, to have someone hold a sword at my throat or to hold a sword at someone's throat. Every time I watch this, because of the sound effect, I always think he's cut off her head. I still wouldn't just let him walk up like that. It's this scene. Okay.
We're having a party at our place later, and we would really love it if you came. Beat it, nymphs.
Wait, don't leave. Ladies, I'm available.
I love how women are portrayed in this.
I get a sense that you don't like me very much.
It's possible.
I definitely
I
have
have strong feelings for you. Just haven't decided if they're positive or negative yet. You let me know when you figure it out. You'll be the first. I want to kill myself. What is that writing? What is that writing? She just fucking met him. I definitely have strong feelings for you. Get out of here! 1, no one speaks like that. 2, no woman speaks like that. 3, she doesn't fucking know him yet. You can have her be a little standoffish because of the rivalry between their parents here, but to have her be that flirty? Regardless of adapting Annabeth Chase as a character, what human being would act like that?
Hand it to me, and I will exchange it for your mother.
Explicitly telling him that he'll exchange it for his mother. Sure. Sure. Sure.
And I've never had the chance to go on an actual quest.
This isn't an actual quest. No one gave you a
You've won
quest.
one battle, and I've won hundreds. You're gonna need my experience.
Good point.
It is a good point.
Figured you'd stop by sooner or later.
Let's throw out the demigods can't use technology thing because video games are cool and we want to translate and communicate that Luke is cool.
My dad's a jerk. I've never met him. You too? Guess we all got daddy issues, huh?
Yep.
That's because all gods are the same. Selfish. They only care about themselves.
We're really having him be this angry at the gods transparently this early on.
Cool stuff.
That's fine. That's not at all a way too obvious red herring. I don't think the mystery around who's the friend that betrays him in the book is like insanely difficult to figure out, but I think having all of the kids be a little pissed off at their parents is very different, and like Luke fitting into that is different to having him. Basically what he just said here is what he says at the end of The Lightning Thief when Percy's like, actually this is getting kind of weird. Like to have that much disdain, to be like, oh, the gods are selfish. A bit much.
Dad, needless to say, she hates it there. It's hot, he's a weirdo. So she has,
I love that line.
Right now, there's 3 pearls in the United States. This map will guide you there. Right here.
Just don't understand why we had to avoid going on like the actual quest and instead just have as be looking for the pearls. Like, you can, it's not unreasonable or unrealistic in an adventure film to have like a clear path of we're heading for LA to get to the underworld, and shenanigans happen along the way. You don't have to specifically plan out the shenanigans at the locations of the pearls. Like, you can still have the shenanigans happen along the way and then have them be given to Percy near the end. I think that's fine. I don't understand the reason to change that. I'd fish them all out. I know that that's stealing, but I'd grab them all.
Yeah.
My Ferdinand was killed by Medusa. Use your brain. Use your brain, Annabeth. You should know who.
Well, this is a fabulous surprise.
Uma Thurman ate this roll up though, I cannot lie.
Daughter of Athena.
How do you know me?
You know who that is, Annabeth. Are you fucking kidding me? Honestly, she's still Uma Thurman. She's still hot. I'd still smash. You are an idiot. You are an idiot, lady. Why would you do that? Dickhead. Absolute dumbass. Not to victim shame, but like, come on. I used to date your daddy. That's my favorite line in this film, actually. 10 out of 10. Absolutely brilliant. Move out of the way! If you hear all of them falling, why would you just wait? Oh, that woman was alive a second ago. I wish she said something like she does in the book about how if he opens his eyes, his life will be much easier than if he keeps on living and being a pawn to the gods. That's like an interesting thematic thing, and a huge part of Percy being shown how not good the gods are, but still deciding that he doesn't have to make those same mistakes and not follow the path that Luke is following. Like, why don't we have any of that here? Why don't we have any of that? The thing that the way Medusa just got fucking hit in the head.
We should take it with us.
The head? Oh no, sick.
If you open the eyes, they still work.
How long is she standing there, do we think? I like to imagine a while.
Check this out.
How does he know he can do this? How does he know he can do this? He has never done this before, yet he does this so confidently. How does he know that that is something he can do? Again, it would be so much funnier and such a better scene if it didn't work.
Don't any gods see their kids?
It's forbidden.
It's forbidden.
It's not forbidden. It's not forbidden though. It shouldn't be forbidden. By making it forbidden, that implies that if the gods weren't forbidden to, they would communicate with their kids and they would care about them more, which I'm sure is a nicer narrative, but that is why, you know, we can understand Luke's motivation so well and makes him such an interesting character to the audience, because the gods are shitty people and shitty parents. They're not forbidden from seeing their kids. They just don't care enough to. They don't care enough to even claim all of their kids. That's the fucking point. I feel like people would notice that that was missing.
That was easy.
And that would probably be considered illegal, stealing that. People will be looking for that. I have a feeling.
Or I can just throw my crutch up there. I'm saying the pearl will fall out. Purse, I'm saying it's not a bad idea.
I'd give it a shot.
Chill.
Those are working class Americans.
That's a good joke. I like that. The idea that not all of them would turn as soon as one of them goes, ah, and falls.
Not dead.
I got this.
I don't think the shoes in this movie drag them into Tartarus, so why did we make the decision to keep the I suppose just for this scene, but that means that it was like a legitimately good gift from Luke. Oh wait, no, Percy wears them in the final battle too, doesn't he? So I guess it gives us that. Why didn't you just rip out the pearl? Yes. Why'd you rip the whole fucking piece off? I feel like that would be way more difficult to grab than just take out the pearl. And now you've just fucking also, besides just taking the pearl, literally vandalized and partially destroyed like a fucking public piece of history. I don't know. Was she just going in with her fist, or did she have a dagger? Because if she was going in with her fist, she's quite insane. Idiot. You probably should have told him before not to cut off any of the heads. That probably should have been like something you said immediately. But also, I feel like it's pretty common knowledge. Even if you don't know Greek mythology, I feel like the knowledge that you cut off a Hydra head and 2 more grow back is like a very, like that's known, I feel. This would be fun to play in D&D. Ew, don't put your hand like on the stump. Ooh, that's gross. That is very gross, Grover. Why would you do that? I want that in my house.
We need to get the last pearl. Where's the next location?
Yeah.
Vegas, baby! This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I have been waiting for.
Where would we find a green pearl in this place? Maybe on a cocktail waitress or a showgirl. We should start there.
Try a lotus flower.
I've always wanted to eat one of these. I want to try and make them, but I'm not entirely sure what to make them with. I guess like I could try and make it as like a meringue, but it doesn't look like that. You ready for it? Boom, colors. Wow. His little laugh, my favorite thing. But we're on a time-sensitive mission right now. To have fun. Okay. Let's never leave. Do we reckon they have the explicit version here? It is the explicit version. Poker face papa. That's absolutely the explicit version. Shout out to Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Lighting Thief, a PG movie fully having fuck her face be said in the film.
No, Percy.
Don't eat the flower. If you're my friend in 2013, I'm so sorry for that inside joke. Again, Percy not figuring shit out on his own, just having his dad tell him what to do. I don't care about anything else in this movie from here on out. Snatch it. Snatch it. Grab it right now.
We getting married.
Romantic.
No. Wait,
Tag yourself, I am Annabeth.
Yo, man. You're such a buzzkill.
Why does he put pants back on? You had your goat legs out and proud before. Why would you put the trousers back on? There would not be gas in that car and like keys. There's no way that you could just drive yourself. Vroom vroom!
I can get us there in 4 hours. Maybe 3.
We don't stand reckless driving, Grover. Shout out to them for figuring that out, because if I was given a map and was like, your destination is in Hollywood, I wouldn't probably just assume it's the sign, the Hollywood sign, but...
The living are not permitted here.
No, we did. We drowned in a bathtub. All 3 of you, big bathtub. This looks cool. This looks cool. I'll give them that.
Lost hopes and dreams.
Do you reckon there's a bunch of people, like, their belief that they would get Eras tour tickets in there?
All lives end in suffering and tragedy.
Me and the besties when we don't get Eras tour tickets. I simply don't believe that's what hellhounds look like. They simply look different in my brain, and I think I'm correct. Oh, she's so hot. Her outfit's sick. She looks hot as hell. I want it. I want to be queen of the underworld.
Now give me the bolt, or say goodbye to your mother.
I actually really don't care all that much about the fate of Sally here, because we don't know anything about Sally as a character, because she doesn't really have her own personality. She just goes, Percy, every 3 seconds, and the relationship between the 2 of them, we're told more than shown. We're told that Sally sacrifices all this stuff for Percy, but we don't really see any nurturing moments between the 2 of them, really. We don't see any moments that really show us Sally as a person or how much she cares for Percy. It's just kind of always told to us, so I don't have that much investment in it. Liar. What? What power is this that Persephone has? Huh? Me. She's so me. I love her.
Take the bolt and your mother.
I want to eat one.
No, this isn't the right place. This isn't Olympus. This is the Empire State Building.
Yeah, dickhead.
Percy!
You weren't supposed to make it out alive.
Too bad, so sad. I'm the lightning thief. Yeah, well, there are no other options here. There are no other options. I like that who actually stole the lightning thief isn't really a mystery in this film. We don't spend any time being like, I wonder who that was. But it's just, I've got to go to the underworld. I don't care who stole the bolt. They're not really trying to prevent the war until now. That was sick. Oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this. I'm so bored. I'm so bored with this fight scene that is happening right now.
Maybe they were wrong. Maybe you're no son of Poseidon.
Son of Poseidon, I face the tide. Boom, boom. Inside of me. Move. Go grab the bolt, dickhead. Don't just stand there. Go fucking grab. Oh my god. Move quicker, my dude. That's cool. That's cool. I'll give you that.
I think I am the son of Poseidon.
That's kind of funny. Sorry.
Olympus.
Look how far away that is. You are not making it there in 2 minutes. You're simply not making it there in 2 minutes. I wish it was like the book and the gods were kind of dressed in modern wear and they had like, you know, Zeus had a pinstripe suit and, you know, Ares had like a leather jacket. I wish we saw that kind of stuff. You could still have some of them being old Olympic style stuff, but have some of them being their fun modern clothes. I think that's such a charming little addition to the book and really drives home how integrated our world is with the gods.
If you didn't steal it, then who did?
Lotus Casino, son of Hermes.
Son of Hermes.
Just throw him under the bus. I mean, he deserves it. Not a critique, but
You see, he was angry.
I like that they threw in, he threw in Son of Hermes. I feel like they could have pieced it together if we just had Luke Castellan. I don't care. I don't care about it.
Look, I didn't need you there all the time.
The guy didn't need to be Dad of the Year, but it's clear he could have shown me a sign.
Thank you.
His little horns are cute, and I wish he had them the whole movie.
You might be a big shot on Olympus, but down here you're still just one of my students.
He's not a big shot on Olympus. They really don't give a fuck about him.
First rule of battle strategy.
Never let your opponent distract you. Or just sword fight someone.
Still the king of this castle.
What if Sally had opened that first on accident? What would have happened? Glad he's frozen though. Anyway, that was Percy Jackson the Lightning Thief. I don't think I can do Sea Monsters right now, so I might come back on another time for Sea Monsters. I'll see you in no time for you, but probably in a day for me. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, don't watch this film. Welcome back everyone. It's tomorrow from when you were just watching. So today I have to watch Sea Monsters. Hello Percy. Percy Jackson's here. I realised that I look atrocious. I had a massive depressive episode after watching the Lightning Thief movie yesterday, and I'm not going to say I think the two things are related, but I'm not going to say that I don't think they're related in some way. We're watching Sea Monsters today. I'm so excited about it. I'm looking forward to this more than I was looking forward to watching the Lightning Thief movie, because I at least can't really remember this one. Even on like Percy's birthday, when I like throw on birthday parties by myself, I will go to watch the movies, but I will usually just watch the Lightning Thief and then be like done for the day. So I don't know the last time I watched this movie, so that'll be fun at least. I have my AHS swim team hoodie on for Percy himself. We're wrapping book Percy today because we did an Annabeth sweater yesterday. So let's watch Sea of Monsters. Holy fuck, I remember this song. I remember this song! Shut up, I used to listen to this all the time. I have no memory of this. I forgot about that song.
4 of these children were headed to Camp Half-Blood.
Oh, we're finally getting to tell the backstory, that's
the only place
right.
on Earth that is safe for our kind.
See, that's the thing, you get to this one and then you have to establish this. Kinda hate having Luke be the same age as them all. Or like having Annabeth be the same age as them all, I guess I should say. At least we have like young children though, which is showing how like devastating this is, because it's like a kid being killed. I feel like they could help her more though. Oh. Oh, she just got thrown? We really should have explained some of this in book one, movie one, I guess. I wonder what it would have been like to watch this movie, like after the first one, having no recollection of the books or like reference. Because it feels very tonally different immediately. Oh my god. Oh my god, Fall Out Boy, right? Fall Out Boy's playing.
But not
yeah, Fall Out Boy! You actually do have a sense of humor. Let him up. She's blonde. They're trying to fix some things. How did they get this cast?
Why do you torture yourself, Dionysus?
I think he's a better Chiron, by the way. I like him as Chiron better.
With a naiad, for the sake of Olympus. How was I to know that Zeus had a thing for
exposition, yay! I love exposition.
Christians have a guy who can do this trick in reverse. Now
that's a god. Maybe I do remember this movie. We have Clarice involved here because we can't really have this story without her. Yes, Caesar, she's very prepared.
Even for the daughter of the god of war, that girl's a mythic.
Don't listen to her, Percy.
You know, it's
she is a mythic bitch.
Besides, you recovered Ares' stolen chariot.
No,
oh.
Actually, that was Clarice.
Oh, you helped her.
Clarice?
How is Grover as much of an idiot? I don't believe that Grover is as much of an idiot. Also, Percy helped her retrieve the stolen chariot. That's a thing from the books.
It doesn't matter what Clarice has done. To Chiron and Mr. D, you're still the rock star.
I like that we get no explanation for why she's blonde here. They just went, we're fixing it, she's blonde, shut up, but we won't explain in movie. Because what if you're a random person watching this and you haven't read the books? Why do you think she's blonde now? They really derive Percy of like all charm and charisma and personality in this film. I like that they try to like give him a character arc more so, besides just being like a cool guy, but they also like take away all his humor.
Makes you question whether you were all that good to begin with.
I like explaining his whole character like arc and insecurity to the audience, just literally saying it all aloud to make sure no one's missing it. I don't know, it's a little bit heavy-handed. I feel like we kind of saw enough of that in the scene just before. I don't know if we really needed him to really spell it out for us in such a way. At least this big house has some walls, unlike the cabins in the last movie.
Poseidon.
They should know that if it is a Cyclops, he should be a son of Poseidon, right? Shouldn't they know that?
I cleaned the entire Coliseum and vacuumed.
Don't let him get into your head.
This setup and like set design looks more like how I picture Camp Half-Blood. I appreciate that.
As you know, you are believed to be Poseidon's only heir.
Do we haven't established like the big three rule here about like the big three not being allowed to have demigod children. Children's?
Hi, brother.
Ooh. Do I think that effect is good? I don't think... It's very hard to do eye effects. It's very hard. Even recently, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, that eye didn't look great. I think eye effects are hard, but I don't know if that's great.
I mean, a half-brother, Cyclops, come on.
He's right there! Why are you having this conversation in front of him? Why are you having that conversation in front of him? He is right there. That is so mean, Percy.
He's got his daddy's eyes.
Eye. So funny, Clarice. You're so funny.
Bull.
Excuse me?
Smells like bull.
The writing's interesting still, but I think some of the comedy works a little bit better. I feel like kids would find this funnier at least, maybe. This one feels a little bit more targeted at children.
Hey, Chris, you coming?
No, I'm good.
Oh, we're making Chris Rodriguez look real shady immediately.
That's so awesome.
Clarice, no it's not. You're an idiot.
Percy!
Oh yeah, cool for him. You can't even stand up on your own. This looks really cool. This looks really cool. The design of this is sick. Oh, because he's a bow. Yeah. I like this guy. I want one. He's fun.
I got this.
Once again, yes, Caesar, she's very prepared. of him. They're all just like, whoa. A log? What is that gonna do? Why is everyone an idiot? This must have had a good budget despite the first one not doing that well. Oh, he looks like he needs to sneeze. Achoo, bless you.
Maybe next time you try to drown someone, first make sure he's not a demigod who can swim.
Very good point, Luke. Very good point.
You know, prophecy.
What prophecy? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, we're introducing the prophecy here now too. Alright, we can teleport. The thing, I can see them trying to fix some of the stuff from the Lightning Thief, like the lack of Mr. D, the lack of Clarice, the lack of prophecy. And I know that you can't really continue the story without those things, so they're kind of doing it out of necessity. But like, I appreciate the kind of stuff they are trying to fix early on. It's just later in the film, they go so much worse than the Lightning Thief movie in terms of how much they fuck up stuff, in terms of trying to make further films and just be so mythologically inaccurate and just like wrong about everything.
Is the tree dead?
No, but dying.
Ammonia, Hercules' bow.
Oh, well, she's got an
Whole
iPad.
Discord.
Just give her a book.
3 millennia of gods and demigods.
Give her a
to
book.
think that someone would have come up with a cure for Talia's tree.
Titans rule the world.
This looks really cool, the stained glass animation. This looks sick. This is really cool.
It all begins when two cousins grapple for a fleece.
That's not when it begins,
The
though.
son and that half-blood of the eldest gods shall reach 20
60
against all odds.
Shall reach 20 against all odds. You're telling me that kid isn't 20?
You want to go on a quest? Oh, it must be Thursday.
I'm serious. I'm absolutely sure that this is going to work.
That's an accurate line from Mr. D to Annabeth.
It's a terrible idea.
I've had a grand idea.
That cut is so funny. That's such a funny joke.
Just try not to screw up anything too badly while I'm gone. Okay?
She's not even that mean to him, though, really. I mean, she's not nice, but she's not that bad.
What good is a prophecy if you can't even understand it?
That's the point of a prophecy. Shout out to Annabeth's pink denim jacket.
You're worried about the one
I just kind of like the idea of Annabeth chasing the pink denim jacket, genuinely.
Captured Odysseus? Lives in Circe land?
Wait,
Circe land?
Built on a...
So what do you think's going to attract more attention? All the noise?
They've given Annabeth a little bit more personality here, at least, which I really do like. She's still pretty useless as seen in any fight scene, but she at least has some personality of her own.
Mist?
It makes the mystical look normal.
And we're saving on the visual effects budget. Annie? She would hate that. Woo! Let's go!
They don't have eyes.
We paid extra for that option.
This is fun. This is a fun sequence.
He's got it.
What do you know about the prophecy?
30, 31, 75, 12. What do you think we're running here? A charity? Get your cheap butts out. Okay, my turn.
They took you pretty far. You got a good head start out of him.
This isn't Olympus, okay? This is the Capitol building. We're in Washington, D.C.
Looks like Olympus. Right down to the dudes with power who only care about themselves.
We need
Yeah, very true. Very true, Grover.
an extra shot of nectar.
This is cool.
Take a nectar.
Don't know why you want nectar in it, just
You haven't lived.
randomly. I like the inclusion of just like a half-blood coffee shop. Cute.
I see you got your hands full.
Establishing that humans are see it. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Why do you need the mist for Tyson though if it already exists? Them stopping to get coffee is so real though. So me.
Living in the woods would have been fine if you were there. Everything's better with a brother.
Tyson's such a sweetheart.
Technically, we don't have the same mom. So we're still brothers.
I know. How cool is that?
Yeah, Tyson. Hell yeah, it is cool. Why'd they kidnap Grover though? What is the point of kidnapping Grover for him though?
Luke's going after the fleece. That's why he needs a satyr.
Oh, there you go. He needs a satyr. They answered my question immediately. Just shut up, Ashley, and I'll answer your questions. This is the best cameo of all time, maybe.
Now, you...
Fun fact, my sister met Nathan Fillion at a con once, and I begged her, and she told him, I was like, please just tell him he was the best and only fantastic thing about the Percy Jackson movies. And she did tell him, and he laughed and was like, yeah, they let me do pretty much whatever, and it was really fun.
You're...
Hermes. Little insulted you didn't recognize me.
I think the reason Nathan Fillion is so good is because they let him do whatever he wants.
I don't know if you noticed.
You can box it, we can ship it. Speed
Oh,
up.
that looks dangerous.
Easy for you to say, Your Eminence.
Oh, actually, Martha, it's not easy for him. He's the god.
I forgot they included Martha and
Except he's
George.
not the one whose butt is stuck to a big silver stick forever.
I forgot they included
guys,
them. Yay!
I mean, I've tried reaching out, but the kid's angry. He's resentful, and he holds a grudge like nobody's business. Just like his
He
mother
has
from the
reasons, true homies. Thank you very much.
Best TV show ever, so of course.
Canceled.
Got this off.
It's passing by Chesapeake Beach as we speak.
Chesapeake Bay!
So welcome. There, you happy? And
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I regret everything. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm starting to lose my pace. I was enjoying this movie for maybe 20 minutes, and now it's stretching a little bit, and I'm not even an hour in it. I'm not even an hour.
If it's one thing I've learned in 3,000 years, it's you can't give up on family.
Nice sentiment. There are rules to that, though. You don't have to keep giving people second chances if they continue to hurt you and don't give you that same courtesy back. Working on relationships when both parties want to fix that and want to be better is a good thing, but if you're actively just like forgiving and trying to repair something that the other person isn't putting work into and is just continuing to mistreat you, that's a different situation. Rainbow! I hope when the show gets adapted into the second season, because it's being run by Disney, and Disney like to merchandise anything they can, I really want hippo play plushes! I want them so bad! I want plushes of like every mythical creature in the series, but I really want a plush rainbow. I really want a plush rainbow.
It's a hippocampus.
Whoa! It's beautiful. I love the design of these. Oh, it's so cute. This score is really pretty right now. This part, big fan. Beautiful. Oh, how convenient that that's right at the back there. And it's so easy to climb on. That's very convenient. Give me an apple.
Want some sugar?
Took a keep, sure. Why is Tyson just carrying around sugar cubes? It would have been so much... It would have made way more sense if he had an apple.
Have you seen it? No, man. Did he show it?
Oh, this pisses me off. Everyone listen.
That's Chris Rodriguez, Ethan Nakamura, and Selena Beauregard.
Not only are we including Chris Rodriguez in this, but Ethan Nakamura and Selena Beauregard have just been added as spies in Sea of Monsters. Sea of Monsters. That's fine. That's fine that you included this in Sea of Monsters movie. That's fine that you did that.
You have to make so much noise.
Oh, I forgot we have the manticore gear. Again, why not just have it be a creature that we fight in Sea of Monsters, and then you don't have to replace a set piece in the presumed Titan's Curse movie that I assume you were planning to make.
Chris? Hey.
Chris Rodriguez kind of fine. He kind of pretty.
Prove us the least of your worries.
Sorry, I forgot Luke just listening to classical music. That's pretty good. I enjoy that a lot.
Those are my 2 favorite cousins.
3. I'm a son of Poseidon too.
Doesn't mean you're his favorite cousin though, Tyson. Let's not be presumptuous.
Missed.
You don't say.
Jake Abel's line deliveries, mwah, every time. He's fantastic. You look good. Fuck off. You're a creep and I hate you.
I got something only the Fleece can revive.
You don't have to tell
And
them
it's
that.
not a tree.
Why is he telling them that though?
Want to see it?
Oh my god. Keep it a secret, dude. Idiot.
Wasn't easy to
Evil
find.
villains and just explaining their
I had to crawl
plans.
through the depths of
Oh
Tartarus
my
itself,
god, they are so dumb.
then Cleveland.
We met your father. He said that he knows that he made mistakes, and he told us to tell you to not be so angry.
That doesn't mean shit to him though. That's also so like condescending. You couldn't say, he told us to tell you that he loves you and he believes in you. Told us to tell you not to be so angry. You don't say that to an angry person. You're just gonna make them angrier. You sacrifice yourself for you. You're gonna lecture me about Talia when you're hanging around with the likes of... Oh, shit. Thought it was the likes of him.
You disappoint me the most.
Ugh, you're a piece of shit. I hate you so much. Oh my god. Yes, she's hanging out with the Cyclops. She's not manipulating half-bloods and trying to destroy the world and raise Chronos. You think Talia would approve of that? Ugh.
He was probably making all that noise on purpose. He
The
wanted
camera
to catch
moving,
us.
just like how the boat was.
What do you have against Tyson?
It's kind of cool. Why would you take that with you? It's gonna get destroyed if you're keeping that in your pocket, baby. You're gonna crush that. And that's gonna make you quite upset if you're keeping that around with as like a piece of Talia. A living piece of Talia. She gets turned back into a human. She's like missing a finger because of that. Oh wait, I love this. Him playing chess by himself. I love that. I really love Lucas playing chess by himself. I do. I would hate this. I am so scared of being on a ship and it sinking. Not that this sinks or is going to. But I'm pretty scared of like, look at the waves there. That's so scary. I don't want to be in a boat in that.
Just like Hermes said. Instant hole.
He's just a good boy having a nap. He's grinding a little bit in his sleep. He's just a good friend. Don't know why that was funny to me. Why is everyone on this boat using like sticks? Like those police things? Don't you all have swords? You're all demigods. Get a sword out. Why doesn't Percy have his sword out? Where's Riptide? What are we all doing? What are you doing? Don't walk on my roof. The best line in this film. That actually is a funny line and made me laugh a lot.
Not this again.
Luke has the best lines in this film. Yeah, it's meant to look real cool and impressive. I see the vision, I see what they were going for, I do. Oh, Luke following him. Listen, you had an idea and you thought it would look sick. And we got this. What's the plan? What is the plan if Luke gets closer? Obviously, at whatever point, even if you reach him, that's gonna happen, Luke.
Smart.
Goddess of Wisdom's daughter, remember?
I don't think that moment justifies that. He's just a friendly old guy.
Nobody's ever trusted me with anything before.
Is that because of your lack of depth perception?
Is it because they're scared of you?
Sorry, that was kind of mean, but like, it was really funny. Sorry, he's telling a sad story. That was funny.
They screamed. They ran.
Sorry, Tyson. This is a very sad story. So sorry for laughing with it. Annabeth joke. Percy hasn't worked out yet that he has like nautical senses. So how do they know where they're going?
It's a sea of monsters.
Oh, what a drastic change in weather immediately. That's not a shark.
Those aren't sharks.
How did they not fucking notice that before? And also, why are they so much larger now than when they were just slowly moving past them like shark fins? They're way bigger now. The Charybdis does look cool though. Yeah, you're just fucked. What is holding on gonna do? It's gonna tip over. That thing would flip over. I do like that they actually get eaten by Charybdis here. I think it's a fun little moment. Fun flirty time. And it landed in there without capsizing. Okay.
Where are we?
Okay.
That sounded like Clarice.
No, it couldn't be her.
You ridiculously stupid moron!
No, it's her.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Again, the humor feels very targeted at children compared to the first movie that was very clearly trying to be marketed to teens and young adults. Getting crushed and done. Ew! Why is it fairy? Ew!
Right. Why don't we give her a stomachache? We'll escape through the gut.
Well, just might work if it doesn't kill us first.
I don't think that would work.
I'll shoot.
I really don't think that would work, to be honest. Not to be like a non-believer, but I really don't think it would work. They're like spiky. Maybe it's not fair. That's slightly better than if it was fair. Oh, you're way too close to that. You're fucked.
You should watch what you eat.
Oh, what a good one-liner, Pass.
Just don't forget.
Forget what?
Clarice didn't think of trying that first. Like, if
This is all your idea.
if you're stuck under that, that would be my first instinct to try.
Oh, come on.
I'd cover the water with my hands.
We did it! I did it!
Oh, that was really forced.
All right, listen.
Hey, where's Ignite?
That multi-headed Hydra thing, you said, I got this. Famous last words.
Oh, he's dead. Sick.
The coordinates.
Ha! Water boy figured it out.
Oh.
And he called you crazy.
Weird
He called you crazy.
Weird to
Hey,
cut
I
back
am
to
the
this.
rope.
Sure. Do we really just have like the one adventure, the one thing we meet in the Sea Monsters
Polyphemus lives in an amusement
is
park?
Charybdis, and we have no other little encounters before we get to Polyphemus? Really?
It really wasn't.
What happened?
Sure. I like that the lights are still working. It makes no sense at all for Percy and Annabeth to start singing that. It feels quite out of character, but I do appreciate them making a Disney Parks reference. I enjoy that. I like that it's at least in some form of canon, even though it's movie canon, it's canon that Percy and Annabeth have been to either Disneyland or Disney World. Ugh. This movie's not that bad. I'm being a little bitch about it.
Come here, Tipper! Come here, Tipper!
Could have put him in a better wedding dress, to be honest.
If you weren't a Cyclops.
At least they put him in a dress, but I feel like you could have got a better wedding dress for him.
It's a good look. Thanks, Tyson.
Tyson's a sweetheart. It is a good look if you're happy in it.
She used to lure satyrs every day. Huh?
That felt like a very video game moment of like you with a controller making them move quick while he turns around and goes, huh? It just felt like a video game.
You're no Cyclops.
Polyphemus.
You're a traitor to your kind.
I'm gonna put on an invisibility cap and trick you. Sorry.
Disgust me.
You disgust me, Polyphemus. Interesting decision to make this battle quite easy. I suppose they had a different big bad for the ending in this one.
I didn't know you guys had it in you.
Yes. Well done.
I appreciate Luke's flair for the dramatics. Here's the thing, people jumping in front of objects that are getting shot at people is so heroic and wonderful, but I really do believe if someone has the time to jump in front of you, you have the time to move.
No!
Oh yes, very sad, Tyson's dying and all of that. So sad.
This one's on you.
Is it though? Is it? You just shot at him.
This has been millennia in the making.
Who decided that we raised Chronos in this movie? I just want to know who decided that. And I just want to have a conversation. Can I ask you a question? I have a lot of... I just have a lot of queries.
Percy.
Like a lot.
I destroy Olympus. Just like the Oracle said.
You're worried about your destiny? Then write a new one. You're angry at Poseidon for ignoring you? Then show him why he shouldn't. You're upset about Tyson? Make sure he didn't die for nothing.
She's right.
Very generic speech, but I agree with all of it, and I think it works.
I mean, who voted me leader?
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like that. That was cute. That was a cute little moment. Why would you not have tried to get Riptide before? You fucking buffoon!
I know you can breathe underwater, Jackson. But can you breathe like this?
Lucas kind of camp. Maybe I don't hate Lucas Allen in the film. Maybe he's my favorite character.
Hi, brother.
Grab the fleece! Grab the fleece. Pull it off. What the fuck are you doing? Grab the fleece.
The water.
Grab the fucking fleece. One of you.
Healed me.
One of you grab the fleece and pull it off the fucking sarcophagus. Grab the fleece. Pull it off. Stop it. Stop having this moment. You should grab the fleece and then have this emotional moment. Oh my goodness, you clowns. Grab the fleece. This is lovely, but grab the fleece. Are you kidding me? Oh, there you fucking go. That's because you took so long. You could have stopped that. No offense, but both of you could have stopped that. And here we have Chronos rising in Sea of Monsters. Not only rising, but being some large rock monster, which is so not mythologically accurate, but also, what the fuck was the plan for the rest of this series? If we see Chronos rise and be destroyed by Percy in the second film, what are the stakes for the rest of the series? What is meant to happen in not only The Last Olympian, but in Titan's Curse and Battle of the Labyrinth? If we have already seen Chronos rise, why are we so scared of him rising again? We know that Percy can defeat him already. Why would that be a fear then? Why would you have this happen in movie 2? You didn't need to. Who decided this? Num num. Little snack. Me when my cat bites my ankle.
The cursed blade.
It's not the cursed blade! What the fuck are you talking about? That's literally not the cursed blade! Oh my god! Why would you make this scene a part of it?
Your destiny was written long ago.
How do you know that, Chronos? No! Oh yeah, that's gonna kill him.
I make my own destiny.
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you? That wasn't Scottish, I don't think. I can't do accents. That was offensive. Merida, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Oh, lucky that they just come back fully formed. Suppose he doesn't chew him. Was that necessary? That whole scene lasted like 4 fucking minutes. Did we need it? Did we need to fuck up the rest of the series that badly? Thank God the rest of these movies didn't get made. Sorry. Sorry.
Percy.
Oh, this is so stupid. Because of course we need a fake out death at the end of that too.
At least I'll be with Talia and Elysium.
Oh, for fuck's
Give me the fleece. Come on.
Sorry. No. 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 I know that she had that needed the golden fleece in the book, but that was a very different circumstance. This feels so cheap to me. The way in which I have no emotional attachment to this at all. Annabeth is my favourite character, probably of all time, and I don't give a fuck about this. Because that's not Annabeth Chase. And also, this isn't earned in any way, shape, or form.
What happened?
Don't worry about it.
And if anyone else wants to die tonight, at least we have this. Well, I think you should be the one who gets to do the honors.
That was a good transition. Good transition. Give you that. Give you that. Annabeth hasn't changed her fucking shirt. Go put on a shirt that doesn't have holes and dried blood in it. Literally, go put on a different shirt, Annabeth. I am begging you. That is gross.
We don't need these anymore.
Gross. Percy accepts him just as he is now. Yay.
Finding out you have a destiny is a lot like finding out you have a half-brother who's a Cyclops. Might not be as bad as you think.
It kind of is, though, if your destiny is yours. No offense. No offense, King.
What's your name?
I'm Talia, daughter of Zeus.
Sure. Sure.
Could she be our salvation?
See, I don't really care, though, because, I already know you can defeat Chronos, and it was quite easy. So I don't really care about any of the stakes moving forward. Well, those were the Percy Jackson movies. Thank you for watching along with me and keeping me company. I didn't have a great time. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. This is for you. This is the best Christmas gift that I could think of giving you. Not that this was probably a great Christmas gift, just my suffering, I suppose. thank you very, very much for watching. If you're here, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of me, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. I do a lot of nerdy videos, a lot of commentary videos lately, but just shit talking about things that I love. If you want to see more of me, I'm a cosplayer, so I post a lot on TikTok and Instagram. You can support me on Patreon if you would be so kind, and if you have the opportunity to. There are bonus videos there, way extra, lots of cosplay stuff, all of that. And I would like to give a special thank you to Carlo, Sam, and Aaron, who are one with the Force over on Patreon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely holiday season. I'm sending all the love in the world. I'll see you soon. I love you.